Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I'm iSlip, and today we're going to be taking a look at an add-on kit for the Maketoys Meteor. It is by a company called New Supply. You can get this in the little box that they send you. And what you get is inside here. It's a 3D printed head that's upscaled and, well, honestly, much improved, as you can see, from the original. Hold on, let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. From the original head. So you get a few faces with it. What you get, first off, let's go what's in the box. You get this. You get two baggies, one that actually is inside the other, and inside the small baggie you get this sprue with the faces on it. And this is 3D printed. And I mean, you can kind of tell from the faces a little bit, but not like you can. Oops. Woo. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize I was that close to the thing. So, yeah, the three, like the open mouth ones, it's a little harder to tell, but the closed mouth you can see. Because of the kind of lack of detail on the mouth, you can tell that this was 3D printed, but the open faces ones, hard to tell. And I'll be honest with you, just looking at this here, it's 3D printed, but it doesn't have that grainy texture. Like, I don't know how they managed it. Maybe they filed it down after it came out. I don't really know what they did, but this is pretty nice. And the eyes are painted gloss. Let me go ahead and show you. This opens, but it's not the easiest. Like, I guess because of the friction and the texture of the printed material, it actually frictions very well and it's hard to open up. There we go. So you get this little block here, and that you can kind of tell is 3D printed. You can see the lines and everything. Everything else, I guess they shaved it down. I don't know. But you pull the face off here. Just be careful. So it goes on there really tight, and you don't want to accidentally break something. Woo! Ouch. So this is the base of where the face goes on. So you can take the faces, you can swap them out. I plucked a few off of the sprue. Yeah, so you get a few faces. Most of them are smiley faces, to be honest with you. We got like this smiley face, and you can kind of see a bit of the whatchamacallit in the back. There's this face, which is a stoic face, and it looks pretty good, except for that he's got a scar. I guess when he was printing it, I don't know what happened, but it looks like he's got a scar on his face. Was this the original one? Yeah, this was the original one. So, oops. So you would just take the... Oh, was it the original one? I don't know. Which is the one I took off? Oh, so, okay, let's see. This one is... Oh, I got it upside down. So, it just, if you look and see the back of it, it is made to fit right there, right underneath the eye pieces, so you kind of slide that in, and there you have half of his face. Can you focus? There we go. Focus. And then you slide this over. And there it is. And there you have his face. And he is squinting for whatever reason. So let's get that face off, because I don't much care for that face. I don't know what happened there, but you get 6 faces with the Starscream one. With the other Seekers, you can get them for the other Seekers. You can get them for Thundercracker and Skywarp, and they do basically the same thing. They're just different colors. Let's see, which one did I? So we'll put the original one I had back on. This face, and slide this back on. So we have that, and let's go ahead and bring in our, let me put these away first. And like I said, there are more on the sprue, but they all seem to be smiley faces, with the exception of this. Actually, this one it looks like a smiley face, but it's hard to see the smile, but it's there. And this smiley face where his mouth wasn't fully formed for some reason, just the reverse of one of the other smiley faces where he's got one eye open and one eye kind of squinted. So those will go back in here, and we'll bring in our Maketoys Meteor. Okay, and you can see the head on him, and I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just a little small, but it's kind of based on the original Seekers. Let me get him. Actually, I can raise the camera up a little bit. Oh, that's what I want. That's not what I want. This is the one I want to turn. I'm still not used to this tripod. There we go. Here we go. And you can see his face. And this lighting is actually pretty decent, so you can actually see his face. It was hard with my other lighting. And if we let's put his shoulder down. If we put the new head on right next to it, you can see it's bigger, it's wider, it's also a lighter shade, which his head is supposed to be like a dark gray. In most of the animation that you see him, it's a dark gray with a lighter gray face. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and pop the old head off. This is the default head with the default face, and we'll put the new head on, and it frictions on really tight. So when you try to get it off, it is not that easy, and you can see that's pretty darn good. It's a pretty nice likeness for Starscream. Let's back him up a little bit. And it's more in proportion. I mean, I think his head is probably should be a little bit bigger, but go ahead and take his old head and stick it on top of his new head. You can kind of see the difference. Like, that is a huge difference. His new face is flatter. It's not so rounded. We'll go ahead and do that. So it's not quite as rounded. It's a lighter shade. It's a silver. So, but let's go ahead and turn his head sideways so you can, again, see the size difference. So it looks really nice. Now, I'm not sure that the only thing that I see that could be different with the head is that it's a matte finish. But if you look at the rest of the figure, it's got kind of a glossy or a semi-gloss coating. So maybe you might want to put clear gloss Krylon over it, or well, I don't actually know if that's gonna do something that's safe for this kind of plastic. But I mean, as you can see, that looks a million times better than the original head did. That is just ridiculously awesome. That is ridiculously awesome. I mean, yeah. So what I've taken to doing with this new head here, the old head, I mean, I actually stick it in the back of Trypticon's head because of this. You put it in the back of Titan's, is it Titan Returns Trypticon? Yeah, Titan Returns Trypticon, or is it Power of the Primes Trypticon? I forget. You put it in the back of Trypticon's head if you want to. That's where I put it to kind of simulate that. Like in the show, Starscream's ghost was inside of it, so this is like just simulating that Starscream's head essence is still in there. Let me see if I can bring Trypticon down so I can show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is the back of the head where Trypticon's Titan Master goes, and you can just take this and put it in any way you want to. I usually put it in backwards and turn his head around, but you can recess it in there, and there you have Starscream's representation of like Starscream's ghost animating Trypticon. So let's go ahead and zoom over here, and let's see. I don't know if is that too bright. It's gonna be bright no matter what because of the light ahead, light above. If I turn off this light, I'm just curious. Well, you can kind of see right there what I'm talking about, though. That's so. Or if you want to, you can put it this way. Put one of his replacement faces on that's, you know, screamy if you want to. But yeah, you've got options of things you can do with the head. Let's go ahead and, you know, or you can just put it back in the box if you want to. That is completely up to you. Let's get this guy, put him back up with the other Titans. And bring back our little dude because this is who it's about. So yeah, I got this online from seller New Supplies, actually the seller. And I was kind of hesitant because I really couldn't. It's hard to find good videos that show you the head really good, and even in this lighting it's a little hard to really see it in hand. It looks way better than what you're seeing here, if I'm honest. It just looks amazing. I found this while I was actually looking online to try to see if, you know, if I could get like MP52. I don't know, whatever the new Starscream's head, I was trying to find if, like, you know, if anybody was getting rid of the head or finding an extra head so I can just put it on there. Because to be honest with you, this figure is still a good figure. Sorry. See, my big old fingers reach around and grab the ring here. This figure is... Why are you lopsided? There we go. This figure is still a great figure. It looks good, especially with the new head. It still transforms, but now you just have to pop the head off because the head doesn't fit anymore, which doesn't bother me any. I don't mind having to pop the head off in order to have an awesome looking Starscream and not have to pay $270 or $280 something for for the MP. I mean, the MP is nice looking, don't get me wrong, but not for me. It is too much money. This guy was just the right amount. Okay, with the head, it bumps it up to about $180 that I spent for this guy over the $150, because it was $30 for the head. But I mean, it's not like they just 3D printed it and shipped it to you. It looks like they filed it down, because you don't see the normal grooves and the texture bumps and stuff that you see with the normal 3D printing, and it looks great. It really does. A lot of thought went into this, and they did a great job. A great job. So I can't sing this guy's the head's praises. The person who made this, their praises, New Supply. I can't sing their praises enough for their ingenuity and what they've been able to pull off. That said, I'm Islip. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this, cause I've only seen one other video, and it was for the heads, but it was for the Skywarp head, which is a different color. The lighting was a little bit different. I'm trying to get this to look as natural as possible. The lighting, as far as what you see, hopefully this will be nice and smooth, and it will show this off nicely so that you can make the decision for yourself, because it was hard for me. I just decided to take the plunge, and I'm glad I did. When I pulled the thing out of the box, I was so surprised with the quality. It's really good. It's really good. It feels like you touch it, you can feel that it was 3D printed, but looking at it, it doesn't have that look, you know. If it wasn't matte, if it was a little more glossy, it'd be perfect. So that said, I'm Islip. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And that's it. I mean, there's nothing else I can tell you. This was just really good. I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to go ahead and shoot the comparison vids for the 3 Seeker modes that I own now. And maybe I'll add the head on as a... So instead of being 3 Seekers, it'll be 3.1. So it's not a whole 4 Seekers, it's 3 Seekers plus the upgraded head. So, I mean, like I said, even $180 for a Masterpiece Starscream, a good looking Masterpiece Starscream, is so much better than paying $280. Now I know we have Crimson Wings, but he's really hard to find. I mean, it's not like you can order him from a seller in the States. You're ordering him from a seller in China or something, and then you have to wait for it to get over and hope that it comes over, you know. So I'm a little hesitant about that, but I do want that. Crimson Wings looks amazing. But as far as if you, like, let's say you have this guy already, you may already have this guy, the head update is, it makes it just about perfect. That said, I'm Islip. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and ciao.